The room, this cabin was filled with books and scrolls. So I got off the horse and I could feel a very real presence of the Lord that instantly calmed me down. Then this man approached me. I looked at him wondering who he was, so I said, "Who are you? And where am I?" He said, "I'm the keeper of these books and scrolls, and I've been expecting you." I thought, "You've been expecting me? Why?" Then he said, "I've got a scroll for you." I thought, "Oh, well, now this is becoming interesting. You have a scroll for me." And for that, he handed me a scroll, which was about this wide, this one, thick, but about this wide, scrolled up. It wasn't just an ordinary scroll, scrolled up. And I said, "Well, what do I do with this?" He said, "Well, you can either eat it." I looked at it. Or he said, "You can press it into your chest." I thought, I'll take the second draw. I pressed it into my chest, and it just disappeared. I thought, well, I thought about this at the time. I looked at this man and said, well, how does this work? I mean, what is this scroll about? How does this work? The man looked at me and he said this. He said, when your spirit is back in your body, the contents of that scroll will be sent to the memory cells in your heart, not your brain. I thought, I knew that. We've got a lot of memory cells in our heart. That's why people who have heart transplants, have another life and memories. So I thought, oh. In fact, some scientists are now saying we've got more in our heart than in our head. But I thought, well, that would be fine. It into my heart, the memory cells. I said, well, but okay, that's fine, but how does this work? How do I get it out? He said, well, it will be released slowly to you in Revelation. And he said, particularly when you're writing. And I thought, oh, okay. Slowly into my consciousness through Revelation. I thought, oh, well, this sounds good. I said, well, hang on. What's written on the scroll? I said, what is this scroll? At this point I was reaching overload, and it was a combination of the love that was coming from this man and the godliness flowing from him and the presence of the Lord. And I said, what is in the scroll? He said, some of the writings of Enoch that have not been published. I thought, wow, that's neat. Then I thought, well, will I remember all this? And with that, I mounted my horse and we were gone. Same journey back. And I returned home, and I thought, I'm standing up. I didn't fall asleep. I wasn't dreaming. This actually happened. Now, you can say, oh, well. I said, what's on the scroll? He said, the teachings on transfiguration by Enoch. And I thought, Lord, the majority of the church are going to think I'm nuts. And some of you probably will too, but it happened. I can't deny these things. They happened.